Hi again. I have something tonight, nothing super important. I think you can categorize this under file it away as trivia. I don't think it's probably very important at all. But I'm not only presenting what I think is important, but sometimes just throwing things out there that I think other people will maybe latch on to, or maybe they'll investigate and find something I'm not thinking of. I don't think it's totally, very important. I'll explain. So first, this is simply about birth dates and some of these eclipses. So this is just an interesting observation. Trump, born June 14th, 1946, happened to be an eclipse date. Total eclipse of the moon occurred on June 14th, 1946. So he's a lunar eclipse baby. Not that interesting. I mean, it's sort of interesting for a reason I have in mind that maybe I'll try to explain in a future video. But I wanted to post something tonight. I thought that was interesting. But this is even more interesting. Look closely. Prince William, who I don't think has much to do with anything in IPAC Code 2, if at all anything. But some people think the British royalty are somehow involved, but in IPAC Code 2, in their interpretation of IPAC Code 2. Look at this, June 21st, 1982, he was born. Remember, that is the first eclipse date in this series of June 21st solstice eclipses. So that's June. Remember, they were June 21st, 1982. 19 years later, June 21st, 2001, that's the 9/11 attack. 19 years later, we'll have one this year in 2020 on June 21st. Excuse me. And then we will have another one in 2039 on June 21st. And so there it is, solar eclipse of June 21st, 1982. Birth date of Prince William. A partial solar eclipse occurred that date. That was when that series of June 21st eclipses started. The first one was partial. I can't remember if the 2039 one is partial. I think it's total, but I'm not positive. We could look it up again. Why not look it up right now? June 21st. Look at that. Typo. I hate typos. It's an annular in 2039. So another ring of fire type of eclipse where the moon doesn't totally obstruct the sun but fits inside it. Okay, so there you have it. Just something to think about. Like I said, trivia, not something to build anything around, I don't think. But maybe somebody out there will figure something out. Let me know below if you think it is important and why, and I can research it. I'm working on another video right now, preparing it. And it's basically just an answer to a question from a commenter. So I have gotten lots of ideas from you on what types of questions interest you or could be important. So, make a mention of what you think is important about this. All right, take care.